Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is the battle for the conference championship trophy. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Dropping back, it's Reed. Gets rid of it on the move. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense in a split backfield now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And it's caught across the middle. He's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Using his legs, it's Tatum. Gets the first and still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. Good throw, complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
1st down and 10. A draw to the back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive.
the air. It's Reed. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
There's the handoff. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Catch made by the tight end. And the defense smothers it for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Caught quickly. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Big moment here early in this conference championship game. It's third down and goal. A chance to grab momentum. Back to throw. It's Reed. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. For their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Looking to scramble. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Offense operating from the pistol. Looking to the air in the first play of this conference championship. Aggressive call on the opening play. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So a 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third down, he drops to throw. Near the sticks, it's Jackson. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking for some space. It's Webb. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The Gators will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. The back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Webb. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And the Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. 2nd and goal for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida.
Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
As And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. As the first down is still going. Breaks into the clear.
Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
What a run and a pickup for this offense. This all starts with a great read by the quarterback. Saw the defender coming in, just knew this was not the time to keep it, and he does a good job of getting it to one of his playmakers, and boy, does he make a big play.
Grab behind the line. It's Tatum. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal. Incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it, brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Aggies, as they put 6 more on the board.
Great play design by the offensive coordinator. He's such a tough matchup down here. The tight end has size, he has instincts, he gets his head turned around, goes up, and catches the ball. Great play call and great execution.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Peel. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
The offense really clicking here. Dropping back, it's Reed. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And that catch is hauled in. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll throw it now. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. That's good for Texas AnM. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, hit the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. Breaking free at midfield. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain of him.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Florida. And that will give them the lead now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And not through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On the move now. Using his legs here. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Aggies trying to cash in here in the red zone. Tackle, but that scramble earns him enough yards for the 1st down.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
What a play by this defense. They strung the quarterback out on the pitch, did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. And the Aggies line up with a 1st and goal. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, they slow the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown.
Chet. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A completion sets up a second down play. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Designed quarterback run. Fighting off the defender. Who's in the clear? At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Gators. The quarterback takes it in himself.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 21. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. We start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking downfield. It's Reed. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stopped him short of the first down.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
High completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught by the receiver. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. The Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Second down after that short completion. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He escapes the pocket, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. That's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Grinding away on the ground.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. The Gators look to keep this drive moving.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. One man to the backfield, and he'll kick the football. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And here's the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Trying to find some room. It's Webb. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This is important, a chance to extend the lead here in the final quarter.
know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kickoff goes out to the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Reed. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee.